with the third-ranked defense in the nation, the first-ranked defense in third down stoppage, the first defense in the conference. I'm with Coach Andersen, the defensive coordinator. I tell you, Coach, you've came in our conference, man, and you really don't stir the pot up. And nobody has figured you out yet. I don't know what the defense call. I'm just going to call it gumbo. Because right now, you can stop the run, you got to stop the pass, no trick plays. Where it come from, Coach? And it's exciting to watch.
Well, Coach, you of all people would know it's the 212. We're the 212. Goes all the way back to Kevin Ramsey back in, I believe, '09. And then we've kind of morphed it throughout the years to fit our personnel, really. But Coach Jack taught it to me, I think, in 2014 when we were at the University of Sioux Falls together. And then, again, we just, throughout the years, it's kind of developed, it's changed a little bit, but a lot of the principles still remain the same.
365 days ago, you was at the national championship game against Fair State. Now you're here against South Carolina State. I know the concerns of Fair State because they ran a triple option, and the quarterback now is the starting quarterback for Ole Miss.
Right.
What kind of concerns going into this game against South Carolina State that concerns you guys?
Yeah, certainly a very different style. Trinidad was unbelievable, and obviously he's doing that now in the SEC. Very happy to not have to go against him. But, this quarterback, different style, but he's still special. Runs it fairly well, but really does a great job of dissecting defense. I think that's what he's best at. When you show him a coverage, he knows what you're in. He knows exactly where to go with the ball. He gets the ball out on time, and he pushes it down the field a lot. They're great with explosive plays, but I think his biggest attribute is his mind, would be what I would say.
Man, I tell you, you're new to the SWAC, and I'm going to SWAC you. You've been SWACed. You've been SWAC. I can do that. I've been around 40 years.
Yes, sir.
How do you like the conference? Are you enjoying each week? Have they fed you some gumbo, some ribs?
Yes.
I know it's a different style. How you like coming in and coaching in our conference?
It's been fun. It's as much fun as I've ever had coaching. Just period, point blank, the end. It's so much tradition. I think that's a big piece of it. You've got so many of the older SWAC rivalries, and then obviously there's some new teams within the conference, but you learn so much about each school that you're going against, especially with us being in the West and you're facing Grambling and Southern and you got Pine Bluff and Alcorn and TSU. You got all these old rivalries that have been there for so long. Right. And just the amount of pride that each school has, not in their football program, but in the school in general. Right. And then I love music, so the bands are second to none as well. So, but it's been really fun.
Right. Now you meet Coach Jack at Sioux Falls. You right? Both of y'all still young coaches. Y'all
Yes,
young
sir.
coaches to meet.
Yes, sir.
And you don't follow him to the south, down and then now you followed him over to Texas. What is it about Coach Jack and y'all relationship?
Yeah, we're close friends, first of all. Couldn't be any more different. Obviously we're very different people, but we work extremely well together because we balance each other out. I'm not an overly emotional person. I like to kind of stay calm, and I'm a thinker, a processor. And he's a pretty emotional guy. He gets them ready to play at a level that you see it on Saturdays. The kids play with passion. So I just think our strengths offset each other extremely well, but also just the amount of respect I have for who he is as a person, the leader that he is, and the impact we can have on young men. Sure, I've been pushed out of my comfort zone and having to move a couple times, but I'm reaching different people that I didn't necessarily grow up around, and that part has been fun for me.
The thing about him bringing this defense to you. And I know as a former offensive coordinator, I really couldn't have another guy coordinate my offense.
Right.
You know, and I know that you guys got to be. Has there ever been any? You know, I shouldn't say the word friction, but have he let you put your blueprint on it as well?
Yeah. So conflict is healthy. If you have a whole bunch of people around you saying yes, do whatever you want, you won't get anything accomplished. I think the biggest thing is the structure of the defense has changed over the years, but the fundamentals, the techniques, that has not changed. And so he does a really good job of not letting us veer too far from what got us to this point. But yeah, I think there's been conflict, but the conflict has been more about him making sure that we know what got us here and don't veer so far away from that. And that part's been good. It's been good for everybody.
So, look, we're not going to hold you long. Man, all I can say is that, I've been in some of these games, enjoy every moment. I know you've been in them. Man, it's, you got coaches, career coaches that's never been at this far. And it seems like you're enjoying it. And, man, I appreciate you coming and giving us the opportunity. We didn't ask nothing about the defense because we don't want to give up no secrets.
I appreciate it, and much respect to you and everything that I've heard from Coach Jack about you. So
I tell you what, I had to come down this summer. I really like what y'all do. You know what I mean? Of course, I had to practice against it for 2 years, but I like some things y'all can do, and I've been trying to draw up some stuff that can attack it.
Come around anytime.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you.